Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to see the profile projector. By using profile projector, how to measure the different parameters of the screw thread. First one is by using this profile projector we can measure the major diameter, we can also call it as minor diameter. Also we can measure the pitch diameter or the effective diameter. Also we can measure the depth of thread, we can measure pitch also. So how to handle this profile projector, and by using profile projector how to take this reading. Okay, before that we have to just go through these components of the profile projector. During demonstration we also show or discuss the different parameters of this profile projector or the components. This is the magnification lens, either it is a 10x or the 20x. These are the two macrometers, either M1 and M2. For see the which component you have to measure, you have to keep on this glass work stage, or can say as a work table, so we can adjust the threads or the movement of the glass table with the help of these two macrometers M1 and M2. The M1 stands for the moving in vertical direction of that glass table. Okay, vertical direction means when we keep this component over this work table, so that image we are offer here, we can see this image. That image we can move in up, either up or down direction, according to which parameter we're going to measure. This M2 stands for this horizontal movement of that component or the threaded component. We can control with the help of this macrometer. Okay, while taking the demonstration we can also understood. This is a glass screen. We provide with the vertical and the horizontal lines along with the degree graduation scale is here. Okay, now can easily understood here the which component we're going to measure that screw thread. It keep on that work table. Okay, after starting this profile projector, when the illumination line passing over the glass or other magnification, after magnifications we can use the enlarging views. Okay, this is the horizontal and the vertical lines is provided over this screen. Okay, so this is the major diameter, this is the root diameter, this is the depth, this is the pitch, or also we can measure the center of this. We can passing the horizontal line through the center of this thread. Okay, and this line to this line we either we going to measure, we can get the effective diameter also. So how to measure? So directly go through that demonstration. See, this is a profile projector 200 model. This is on off switch. Okay, when we start this, by using this switch we start this profile projector. After this switch we can light the illumination or light on off. Okay, that illumination light source pass through that mirror, and again after reflecting higher 90-degree, that lines or the illumination lines reflected over this glass work table. This is a work table. You can see this very small screw thread. Now we're going to demonstrate today. These are the macrometer M1 which can control this movement. So this is a macrometer M2. This can control this horizontal movement. So this is the horizontal movement, and this M1 is control the vertical movement. You can see, compare this screw thread, okay, with the pin tie pin, so we can imagine. So these are the magnification lens, either 10x or 20x. Today we're going to deal with the go through with this 10x magnification. So adjust first the 10x magnification lens. Now you can see the enlarging view of that screw thread component here. So after enlarging, we can easily observe the counter of that screw thread. Easily we can observe this counter. Okay, initially I fix this horizontal line such a way that which matches the crust of that thread. Okay, see this is the counter and I have adjust such a way that which matches this crust, this horizontal line. Okay, also the provide with this graduation over, this is the Vernier scale and which division is 5 minute. Also you can trace this figure image by simply keeping the white paper and you can trace out the counter of the screw thread also. So that holding that paper they provide the strip there. Now we step by step measure the different parameters. Initially I have set such a way that the horizontal line here. Okay, see. Now with the help of M1 macrometer, I am going to first take the R1 reading. Okay, take first reading R1, which is horizontally matches that upper crust. See measurement of the major diameter. Now with the help of M1 macrometer, adjust the horizontal line such a way that which matches the bottom of the thread and take the reading R2. So see, I am going to adjust with the M1 macrometer only, keeping the component in upward direction such a way that that horizontal line matches with the bottom crust. Okay, so now the distance traveled by the macrometer is nothing but from R1 to the R2. That difference which can easily measure the major diameter. Now the minor diameter. How are we going to measure the minor diameter? See, I first matches the horizontal line with this root. Okay, this is a thread again. First we have to match the horizontal line with this root. Okay, and now shift this horizontal line to the upper roots of the thread. Okay, see here. So that we can calculate easily. This is the root diameter. This is all called minor diameter. Now the measurement of effective diameter. Okay. So adjust the line such a way that which passes through the center of the each thread. Take the R1 reading. Okay, see this is passing through the center of the thread. Now shift in upward direction thread. So that line matches again the bottom of that center line passing through that threads. So this is the difference in nothing but we can get the effective diameter. The line passing through the center to center of this thread. Now we can calculate the depth of thread also. Okay, first that horizontal line matches over the crust. Okay, and that line passing through the root. Okay, yes, see, after passing crust to root, so this is the depth. So this is crust, the distance between the crust to depth, this is the depth. Okay, for the horizontal movement, this is that macrometer M2 is utilized only for measuring the pitch. Now that case that we don't move the M1. or measuring pitch, that pitch measurement. First we have to adjust the vertical line such a way that it passing to the center of the one of the thread. Okay, then shift this component towards the left, and which that the vertical line matches with that adjacent pitch, so we can, that difference between, we can measure the pitch of the thread. So this is a measurement of pitch thread. Now we're going to calculate the thread angle, or the measurement of thread angle. So how to add this such a way that, see, this is one of the thread, and that line, the vertical line addresses such a way that we have to take the first reading, and the same vertical line addresses such a way that which will overlap over the flank surface, and so the angle between is the thread angle. So initially the first reading R1, this is the R2, and the difference initially I said such a way that, see here, that line is passing to that flank, see here. So take the reading first 340 degree, which completely directly matches. This is main scale, and over the vernier scale which line is going to match in degree. Now adjust this horizontal line such a way that which matches the another flank. Okay, see here, this is the second step, R2 reading. So to measure is around 31 degrees something minute is there. See which line is going to match, and the difference between these two, this is the thread angle. Hope students we have to understood. With the help of profile projector, we are going to measure diameter, or is also called as a nominal diameter, root diameter or minor diameter, then effective diameter, pitch, then thread angle, and also we can find out the depth of thread. So it's very simple. Just is going to application. The simple application is that by using the light source, we're going to enlarging the image, and we provide the mechanism such a way that with the help of that macrometers we can easily take out this reading. Hope you understood this video. Thank you very much.